Hello, everybody. Welcome into Thursday night, January 15th,
Hello, everybody. Welcome into
2025.
Thursday night, January 15th,
Ken Stout live with
2025.
the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies.
Ken Stout live with the Zoom
Bill,
homies. The
Sam,
Zoom homies.
Rich, Greg, who was just
Bill,
here,
Sam,
Jeff
Rich,
Ryman,
Greg,
Jose
who was just
Alvarez,
here,
and Darren
Jeff
Gilhom.
Ryman, Jose
Hello,
Alvarez, and
gentlemen.
Darren Gilhom.
Hello.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello, gentlemen.
Well, we have audio over there, but according to the mixer, it's real super low. I'm not sure why that is, but it did have audio. And I can't put that slider any higher than it already is. So good to see everybody. Let's take a look at chat. Lakes was first. Tony Wallow was third, and One Fish 26 was second. Hello, hiya, and hi everyone. Good to see you guys. Greg was sixth. He says, not again. Bill was fifth. Scott was fourth. Bill was fifth. John was sixth. Says, looks like Ken clean shaven and Mabel with a new hair color. He's talking about the trailer, of course. That's a stretch to get that. That would be Mabel and myself. Number one, it's a stretch. Missy says, I've looked in capital letters for 3 days for your lives or new videos on my feed. Who has lives or new videos and nothing? So it was like, wait a minute, that ain't right. If your notifications are like my notifications, you don't get notifications. The only way I know if someone's live is I go looking on YouTube to see if they have a live stream or not. Sometimes I get lucky and it pops up on the main YouTube thing. And most of the time I have to go to my subscriptions and go look at their channels. It is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Greg says, Bruce Willis has hair. Watching The Last Boy Scout. That was a pretty good movie. John says, hi to Missy. Robert's in the house. Galactic Volcano 03 is here. And thank you. This time it jumped all the way back to the top. I give up on this. I really do. I helped design the numbers in tonight's thumbnail. Yeah, I believe if you look in the description, I gave credit where credit's due. I just put it together in DaVinci Resolve. And this is great. You guys send me things either through Zoom chat if you're on Zoom, or an email if you're in email, or snail mail if you want to send it to my home address. I will use it. I will figure out a way to get it put into the channel somehow. And I had 4 choices to choose from yesterday from Sam, and I narrowed it down to 2, and then I narrowed it down to 1. When I say let's make sure that we all know what I'm talking about here. When I
It's
say
me.
I mean me. And
Yeah,
in this
me.
case, I mean I am me. Because I asked for opinions. I said, what do you guys think? And I got, the only thing that could have made that better is if I had a crickets audio background. It's all good. Once Sam joined, we hit it hard and heavy. But I do appreciate it. I do appreciate you guys sending me stuff. And it's good. You guys send a lot of good, great, usable things, except for Bill. Oh, wait. Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill, when did you get here? I didn't see you there. How's the popcorn, by the way? Bill's muted. Watch. He's going to answer, and he's muted. Scott's in the house. Hello, Scott. One Fish says hi to everybody in a paragraph. Now,
I wrote some on for you.
I don't know if points are working or not. I'm just going to skim through here. Something about waiting for next week, probably on all the updates. Something about taxes. Yeah, it's getting to be tax season pretty doggone quick. I'm just going to skim through here. Tony says hi to Sam. Jeff joins us at 58 minutes after the hour, 2 minutes before we started. And it looks like John Williams did get points. He was the first one to chat at 9:59, and I always start a little early, so that's good. I just want to make sure they're working, and I think we are. I think I am all caught up. Tell you in just a second, maybe. Yep, we are all caught up. Galactic 07 is in the house as well. I'm gonna guess it's probably the same person, 2 different accounts, 2 different channels. Um, thought Jazz was in the house there for a minute. Make sure I didn't read that wrong. Is Missy back? Scott said hi to Missy. Galactic007 said hi, Ken, to me. And Scott said hi to Missy. Did I miss her coming back in? Missy, if you're still here, put a comment in chat for me, please. I did see your comment. I did comment on your comment. The only thing I can say is it's YouTube's messaging system. 2-minute notification tonight. At least you got a notification. I have gone as far as unchecking the bell, rechecking the bell. I've experimented with the different settings on the bell. Nothing seems to work. I mean, it's probably a really good thing that I have a specific amount, or not amount, that's a horrible way to say it. I have specific people that I watch. And now he's talking in third person. Yep. Well, actually, Scott, me, myself, and I didn't think about that one. What I did think about, hello, Long Dog. Long Dog's in the house. What I did think about is I, me, mine. Now, a couple of the homies know exactly what that means, and they're ineligible to answer that. But I, me, mine. If someone in chat, Missy is in the house. She waves. Hello, Missy. I, me, mine. If anyone knows what that is or what that's from, bonus points. I saw Long Dog had another comment, I thought. Ski Man's in the house. Hello, Ski Man. Well, my PC I was working on didn't post. Got some error beeps thanks to all that reached out. Well, that thing's like 107 years old, if I remember right. Long Dog is talking about what appears to be dinner. He's 2 Johnsonville cheese bratwurst dogs on a hot dog, mustard only, and insulin. Yeah, that would suck. I still don't get that. I mean, I get it, but I'm glad Beatles, good job. And the name of the song? Scott knew it. Wintermute's in the house. I wanted to go check something there. What's the topic of the day? There's never a topic. Name the topic. Tita Marie, please name the topic. Give us something to talk about. We need something. Seriously.
Windows 12.
Yeah, let's not go to Windows 12. Let's skip 12 and go straight to 14, shall we?
Why don't we switch to Linux?
Are you still
Okay.
running Linux?
Yep.
And
I'm
you've had no
permanently switching
issues?
over.
Oh, you don't plan on? Oh, no, you do plan to go to Linux, right?
Yeah, I'm
this-
staying there.
Okay, good. I mean mine, correct, Scott. Scott and I are on the. I mean, there's a 9-year age gap between us, but we're on the same sheet of music on a lot of things. Good job, very good job. And topic. Somebody put something in chat. Somebody say something on Zoom. Somebody throw something out there. Oh, I know what we could talk about. Hey, Jose, are you still here? I'm on Windows 6 Pro and a half. What version of Linux are you running?
Where do you want me to throw something?
Right here. Just hold on. That'll look. Never mind. John Williams. Scott says to John, thanks for being here. Yeah, John texted me. Well, I actually was on Prime tonight, Amazon Prime, and I came across the old show Leverage. I don't know if you guys remember that show or not. It's pretty good. I watched the pilot and about half of the second episode, and then duty calls, if you will. Tita Marie says hi back to John. Yeah, I don't have a topic. We don't have an agenda. We just kind of get here, and one thing will lead to another. And anybody, Debbie Harry is the artist. I can't think of the name of the song. No, it's One Way or Another, I believe, not One Thing. Well, there is a song, One Thing Leads to Another. I think that's The Clash. And then Debbie Harry from Blondie did One Way or Another. Good song, by the way. Leverage is a good show. It's a great show. I think I've probably seen every episode at least once. And it was kind of nice watching the pilot. I had forgotten how they all got together and how that came. And if you watch it from the start to the end, the last season they actually tied back to the first show that there ever was, which was pretty good. Sounds like yes, these guys are all into computers. If you've built a computer and you're in this group, raise your hand. Oh, come on, I'm not the only one that's built a computer here. I know.
I have.
Okay, here we go. Punishment will be doled out. When your host says, if you're in this group and you've built a computer and I'm the only one that raises my hand, there's punishment to follow. Too late, Rich. Sam's got his hand raised. But yes, every single guy in here pretty much has made a computer, or in my case, two computers. Oh, I'm sorry. In my case, is it 3 or 4? How many times did I fix Pennsylvania's computer? I know of 1, possibly 2. I'm thinking 2.
I'm thinking 2.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2 too. She says she likes listening to my voice. Why, thank you. The check will be in the mail. You are the only person in the world that well, I can think of at least one other person that does as well. My CPU is bathing in thermal paste. I thought you said it wouldn't post. Ski Man said well, my CPU is bathing in new thermal paste. Love the attitude, Ski. Don't give up. Get that thing to post. Long Dog says to Sam, One Fish 26 is going to tinker with the version of Linux people are talking about more accurately, I believe, Brytech 09 for PA. Yeah. I don't know if it could run off a potato. Some of us would probably try to run our computers off a potato. I've heard some things will run off a potato, by the way. Your voice sounds better.
No, I would have eaten the potato.
Catchy OS. Cashy. You say, is that supposed to be catchy or is Cashy correct?
Cashy. I believe it's
Cashy. Okay. Is that a Linux thing?
Yeah.
What?
What?
It tailors the kernel to your hardware.
Well, now the military's involved. We got a kernel going on. Oh my goodness.
No, more like a popcorn kernel.
Right over his head.
Nope, I got it. I got it.
No, I know you got it. But Tita Marie says, okay, One Fish, nice to listen to American English. What? You don't like my English? My English, by the way. It's pretty bad, yes. No doubt. Although tonight so far, knock on wood, I haven't really messed any pronunciations or any words up yet. I would be interested in knowing how long Tita Marie has been actually watching, sitting in the background, lurking, and finally decided to step up to the plate and say hi to everyone. And I am subscribed to Tita Marie. With her permission, I might throw her on the Nightbot thingy. I don't know how to. It's a Nightbot thingy to me.
It's just Nightbot.
Just Nightbot, okay. I like Nightbot thingy though. That sounds kind of cool. I have a couple ideas, Ken, but now my back needs to give it. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing Ski Man is talking about his computer that I think it's 21 years old. I think. I know it's old. I could be wrong on the age, but I know it's rather old. And he did work on it till the wee hours of the morning, or so I've been told, with Bill's help and Wintermute's help. Scott gives John a thumbs up for a good one. Yeah, that was pretty good. I got to admit. See if that goes through or not. It did. It worked. I did that from memory. I didn't have to glance at my notes. That's pretty good. Anybody got anything they want to talk about? I mean, Linux, Cashy.
We already talked about that.
So I give John points, and it says John now has 26,736 points. Within 1 minute, less than a minute. John goes, exclamation points. To see how many points he's gotten since then. He's gotten 50 points because it's based on a minute. Blondie is 80. Yeah, I know. I seen a recent picture of her, and yeah, she looked. I mean, it goes for all of us. I mean, back in the day, I was as good as Burt Reynolds, looks wise. I could never act, but yeah. What was that, Mr. Ryman? I think I heard something.
Not a word from Lost Wages, Nevada.
Blondie is multi-talented. She looks great for her age. No plastic. I don't know if I make it to 80, I would like. I don't want to look like Debbie Harry, but if I could just make it to 80 would be good. Reality check. Yeah. Let me see how well this will go over. I'm sure I'm going to screw this up somehow. Oh, Jay is back. Did you get your little problem you were working on solved, Jose?
No, I've come to a professional conclusion that I won't be able to fix it. This minor thing that.
Now, that is not the homie attitude. We never say, I'm not going to be able to fix it. We reach out to someone that's in your neck of the woods. Someone that's. I'm not going to say his name, but it's Live Windows Training Sash something. And he'll help you. Just reach out. Don't, I realize you're a professional and all, but even professionals every now and then, much like myself, we have to reach out for help every now and then. Rich got it and Jose got it.
Yeah, amen to that. I do, this homie, being a professional, I need many times help from the professionals here that I'm looking at here.
Tita Maria is still in Thailand. I thought it said Taiwan for a minute, but I knew she was in Thailand. Her and her husband, she lives in Canada, and they travel the world, which would be really cool to do at any given point in time. Greg is in Maryland. Bill, would you like to put in chat or speak out? And well, you're still muted, so never mind.
Well,
I'm still in Indiana.
Hell, I even had my dog fixed.
Rick Lake says, hello, Tita Marie. Hi, Tita. He's in Minnesota. Yeah, I don't know how you do it, Rick. I do not know how you do it. I stepped out earlier today to bring in the trash bin and get my mail, and it's cold.
It was 69 here today.
I think we made it to 29 because the ALEFTA thing down there, which is going to one of these days answer when I spell it, said it is currently 29 degrees with a high of 28, and I immediately corrected it and busted. You got me. I mean, for something to be a quote
Celsius, you would be fine.
Yeah, that's true. It's very true. But it was cold. As soon as I stepped out of the protection of the house, the wind hit me, and oh my goodness. Tim Tech was in the house. Hello, Tim. There are so many different distributions and variations I decided based on the reuse of people. Okay, we must be talking about Linux. All right. How do you like it so far, Sam? Ski Man says it's windy. How do you like Linux so far?
I have installed it in the past, so I already knew about it. It is very similar to Windows in a lot of respects. There's really not too much different.
Are you dual booting, or do you just have Linux on the machine?
I'm not going to dual boot. Nope. The problem
was
Which
distro are you using?
It's Linux Mint.
Linux Mint? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hallelujah to you, Mr. Sam.
So dual booting, you put two operating systems on, and upon boot up, you have to actually choose which system you're going to use to boot.
That's correct.
Yeah, you get a boot manager.
Okay.
Yeah,
That could be
but
confusing.
if you single boot either Windows, it goes right into the operating system. You don't have to
Right,
choose.
right. Yeah, I'm not going to build another computer. It's not going to be gaming. It's not going to be anything, and I'm not going to go into Linux. Um, and that goes just. I mean, I could get a windfall right now of $35, and I'm still not going to go to a new computer. I'm still going to be sitting here not doing anything.
$35.
I mean, you caught that, did you? I was wondering.
Wow.
Rich caught it too. Cedar Marie likes the warm wind. Yeah, warm wind is good, but the bone chilling cold wind we have right now, man, it's terrible.
Yeah, we're in a wind chill advisory right now too. It's like 0 degrees with the wind out there.
Scott says Monday night's forecast is a high. Monday's forecast high of -2 with a low of -14. Wind chill 25 to 30 below zero. No, thank you.
Where are you, Scott?
He's in
Where's
Wisconsin.
Scott?
He's in
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. About 380 miles from the Canadian border.
Okay.
I don't know the
Yeah,
exact
it's a
city.
tiny bit. That's a tiny bit frosty.
Yeah, that would be. You'd need a couple fireplaces going just to keep everything warm. Texas and Florida have nice weather. Yes, they do. Florida, you got to put up with the hurricanes, though. That's a drawback. What's Texas got that you have to put up with weather-wise? I realized I needed to. I do what, Sam?
Tornadoes.
Tornadoes.
Yep.
Across the whole state or primarily the panhandle?
Not across the whole state, but they still get severe weather.
Yeah. John says tornadoes as well.
Hurricanes too, down by the coast.
Corpus Christi have been there.
Galveston's had some bad hurricanes in the past.
Florida equals mosquitoes.
Florida
That's
equals
coming from Long
alligators and
Dog.
crocodiles.
Exactly. The winters in Quebec are starting to get longer. Lots of snow and darkness. So depressing. Kind of the same way here in Indiana. It's although this year we've had 2 measurable snow, and then we had the blizzard yesterday. I don't know if you caught that or not, but we had 1 huge blizzard yesterday. Canada equals mosquitoes.
Yeah, 6 snowflakes on Ken Street.
They're bad.
You counted 2 more than I counted. I counted 4. So Florida equals the princess. That is true. Too hot in the summer. Where Florida, where are we talking too hot in the summer? Well, Texas would be too hot. Florida would probably be pretty warm. I'd like to live somewhere where you don't have cold weather, you don't have super hot weather. Much like San Diego. I'd like to live in, I wouldn't mind living in San Diego, seriously, if it wasn't so damn expensive. And if a certain person that I used to know didn't live there, I would like to live in San Diego again. I enjoyed living in California. I enjoyed living in San Diego. Missy was in the house. Hello, Missy. Missy, I don't know if you heard me or not, but I did see your comment. I did comment on that. I never get notifications. I go looking for people, and I watch enough people, a handful of people literally, that I just go to their channel and see if they're live or not. Notifications on YouTube, I have no clue what's going on with them. I know they don't work for me. And good night, by the way. I did see where you had a upload earlier today. I will catch that later tonight as well. California dreaming, love the state, but too paranoid about earthquakes. We went through a couple of earthquakes. One, actually, the building moved. Usually things would rattle on the shelves and, you know, things of that nature. But we actually had one where the building moved. It was kind of fun, kind of different. Not, I wouldn't say fun, but it was different. But yeah, the weather, San Diego, perfect. Year round, perfect. You have some rainy times every now and then, but the cost of living there is so doggone expensive that there's just no way now. Maybe Hawaii. How many people here, if given the opportunity, would live in Hawaii? I'm not going to say by a show of hands because nobody will raise their hand.
I would not.
You would not, and that is because of
Like what is it, the $8 or $10 per gallon gas price?
cost of living.
Something
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Long Dog says, "Oh, and lovely. I just saw the video of the lovely new laws that are happening in California in 2026." Well, you always, every year you're going to get new laws, and usually they're pretty silly and stupid. And I can say that now that I don't live there. Um, but yeah, I could live in San Diego again. Cost of living is too high everywhere. Yeah, it is, Scott. I was talking to someone else about the cost of living, and we're both about the same age. I'm in my mid 60s, and we were talking about when we were younger, our parents, my parents and my grandparents complained about the cost of living back then. So, was your perception back in the 70s that the cost of living was high, or did we just not understand it? I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm looking for the video art right now so you can be enlightened. Okay, cool. Used to live in Vancouver, and most government buildings built are on rollers. Buildings sway side to side. Um, that'd be kind of neat. Being a building that's got rollers, and earthquake comes along, and the building rolls to the left, and then the building rolls to the right. Look, I got rich doing it. Building rolls to the left. None of those issues in Arkansas. No, but Arkansas has got one issue that I could not ever put up with. Gas, the cost of gas in many countries is $8 to $12 a gallon. That's pricey. Um, man, I think I could visit Hawaii, but I don't think I could live there. I always wanted to play golf there, but you know. All right, Greg's got dinner. Don't bother Greg. Let's see what it is tonight. And tonight it is chicken, broccoli, and
Scallop potatoes.
I was going to say mashed potatoes, but okay, scalloped potatoes sounds good. Are those out of a box scalloped potatoes, or did you make the potatoes? Out of light,
I
you said
made them up.
that's exactly what I was saying. It's complicated. Yep, the cost of living didn't necessarily have to hit internet and cable. He says he didn't necessarily have to. I guess he's talking about his governor. I don't know. Yeah, that's the normal price for me. That's true. I mean, I think is Diane in. Oh, there's Diane. Hello, classmate. Indiana is a very safe place to be, but I'd like to go to CH. What is CH? See, I know she went to Eminence High School because she wants to live in Butte, Idaho, and she spelled it but I'd. Tennessee would be nice. Tennessee would be really nice. I like going to Chattanooga. That would be nice. I'm going to catch grief now for giving her a hard time. And good to see you, Diane. Thank you for being here. Idaho's fantastic. Long Dog says, but you got cold weather in Idaho, though. You don't have, I want to get someplace where I can be in my t-shirt, my short pants, and play golf 8 out of the 7 days a week. That's what my goal is. And twice on Sunday. Cold and snowy. Yeah, I would imagine so. Never been to Idaho. Probably will never make it to Idaho. I would like to CHA Charlotte, not Chicago. I don't know what our gas is. Indiana has short weather. Most of the time we do, except for December, January, most of February. Hawaii. The price of Hawaii. I want to visit. I do want to visit so bad. And I probably should have went, I'm going to say 10, 15, 16 years ago. I had an opportunity to go and I just didn't take it. And I should have. I should have said sure and gone, and I would have played at least one round of golf while I was there. I probably would have had to rent clubs. Back then you could bring your clubs on the plane, but I don't think I would trust that now. Scott said something funny. Yeah, we do have short sweat. I mean, for me, but speaking for me, and speaking of me, let's make sure we're all on the same sheet of music here. Greg goes, no. Oh, come on, Greg, get with the program. Jump on board.
Well,
Did you bake
I'm
the?
along with you. It's all
Don't
about
bother
me.
me, I'm eating.
Did you bake the chicken? And Greg disappears. And he's
He's got
back.
his mouth full.
Yeah.
I put garlic powder on it, a little bit of Louisiana hot seasoning on it, and a whole bunch of Italian dressing.
And baked
Threw
it?
it in the oven.
Yeah, that sounds good, actually. Susanna Morgan's in the house. Hello, Susanna. Good to see you. Watched a little bit of her live stream last night until either she ended it or my computer went to the West Coast or something. I don't know, East Coast. It stopped working. I'm not sure what happened. And I was already in bed. I'm like, it'll be there tomorrow morning. It's not going anywhere. And sure enough, it was still here this morning. John's saying hi. Robert says he sure is hungry. Yeah, one of these days, Robert and I are going to knock on your door and we're going to say, "What's for dinner?"
Ramen noodles.
That'd be all right. Have you seen the price of ramen noodles lately? I mean, seriously, everything is going up. 46 cents for a single package of ramen noodles. I can remember when they were 15 cents. You know you're getting old when you can say, I can remember when. He does. Get off my grass.
Well, you could move to Tennessee. East Tennessee is not bad usually, but in 1993, Knoxville had the coldest temperature in the country one day in January, minus 17.
That's chilly. That's where you try to stay indoors. Any
Fortunately,
snow?
Holly, I don't remember if we had snow that particular day or not. My Holly was in front of my house. I had to cut back because it got burned from the cold. I mean,
From the freeze, yeah, from freezing.
It did survive, but it took 2 years before it grew clear back.
So you didn't think to go out and cover the bushes up or anything?
Well, didn't know it was going to get quite that cold. We thought it was going to get down to about 0, which is okay.
Right. Diane said, I want to visit and decide to be a permanent resident. I can cook cheap. I must have missed a comment somewhere. She's wanting to move somewhere and become a permanent resident. Could you clarify that statement, please? Or do I need to go search chat? Hello, Alex. Alex joins us. Hello. Well, Alex's flag joins us. There comes Alex. You're only 33 minutes late tonight. Oh, we're back to that problem, are we? You could cook cheap. Yeah. That's okay. I won't dock you tonight. I'm in a forgiving, generous mood. Hawaii, yeah. I don't know. Tita Marie says, I'm so hungry now. Yeah, Greg eats every night about this time, and he generally cooks his own dinner. Alex to the waiting room. We have a request coming from the chat. We'll take a quick vote on that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
Nah.
And the ayes have it. And for those of you that are new to the channel, this is a running gag joke, if you will, that's been going on probably 3 of the 4 years I've been doing this. Easily. Sometimes it used to be that boy would be in that waiting room 4 and 5 and 6 times a night. When it first started, he actually got it. He got it. He himself laughed about it. And then it kind of got old. So we backed it down a little bit, but it really never does get old. Hey, Alex, what happened? Did Did you lose your internet again?
No, you
Right,
know
what
good and well. I went in the waiting room.
You better
I
check the
don't know.
connections on your sound.
Yeah, is your
Or-
sound system out again? I'm not buying you another one. T.D. Marie says,
wonder-
Miss Potatoes and steak. Oh my gosh, steak. Who can afford steak? But steak and potatoes does sound good. Rice, rice, rice. Now, coming from a Filipina, saying rice, rice, rice gets so boring. I know, but breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Um, I haven't eaten rice in, I don't know, 5 years now, 6 years now. However long I've been a diabetic, I don't eat rice. Brown rice, white rice, any kind of rice. I don't deal with it. Um, and I was rather perturbed this morning when I stepped on the scales, but it'll go away. And it's because I'm not doing anything. Anyway, what's up, Mister? What are you eating? Funyuns? Is that Funyuns?
Yes.
What flavor of Funyuns are we eating?
Just regular.
No off weird mixture of what, like you were talking about the other night?
What do you mean like I was talking about the other night?
You were talking about some weird cookie, Oreo cookie thing or something, or I don't remember. I know you were talking about odd foods, though. We were talking about desserts. I'm sure somebody will help me out here in a minute. Tina Marie grew up in Canada, been there since she was 3. Wow.
Flavored Oreos.
What kind of flavor?
Cookie dough flavored Oreos. Like chocolate chip flavored Oreos.
Sounds horrible. So she grew up in Canada, been there since she was 3 years old, used to Western foods. So I have an odd question. Do you eat a lot of rice, or is it just something every now and then you get to? You're eating them plain, which is blasphemy. I don't think I've ever had a Funyun. I'm trying to remember. I like Fritos, I like
Alex.
Doritos.
Why are you eating the Funyuns plain?
Yeah, why?
You don't use chip dip? No answer.
I don't use what? I don't use what,
one in
Sam?
your out the other. You don't dip your chips into like ranch chip dip or something like that. Or French onion chip
Or
dip.
salsa or any kind of dip.
Depends on the chips. Yes. But usually I just use like Ruffles or regular or Frito scoops or like for Christmas. My aunt made.
Try it with the Funyuns.
Probably pretty good. You know, a dip I run across here a while back that I like a lot is horseradish with bacon bits. Very good. Goes really well with chips.
It's addictive too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Whole tub is
For our
gone.
family, for Christmas, my aunt made a cream cheese sausage rotel dip in the crock pot. Everybody likes that.
So Long Dog is saying, yikes, horseradish. Really? Of all people, Mr. I like hot sauce, you're saying yikes to horseradish? It's actually really
That's in
good.
the fridge.
I like it. And Sam is correct. You sit down, you have a tub that's about like, I don't know, they're kind of small, they're about like that. And before you know it, it's gone. It's gone. Horseradish is disgusting. No, it's not. I mean, I could argue hot sauce is just it's all personal preference. It's all what your taste buds like and what you're used to. Now, I'm not a big fan of French onion dip. I don't know what the big thing is on that. And everybody's got a brand of French onion dip. And I saw in Walmart the other day, I want to say it was Texas not Roadhouse, but Texas something dip. But none of those dips
Helava.
look like they were good.
Helava is made right here in New York. You ever have Helava dip?
That's the only one I buy. Yes, that is the only one that I buy. I didn't know it was made in New York. I don't eat liver. I don't eat gizzards, but I like lima beans. Liver and
What is
gizzards. Ugh.
what is that? What is that in that hell of a dip?
What?
I've never heard of it.
Chip dip.
Well, you gotta
You
come.
should-
You gotta come up here to New York and find out.
It's in Walmart.
It's in Walmart. Yeah.
It's in most stores.
Now wait a minute. Horseradish is okay, and the brand Helava is good dip. The onion dip. Well, that's a really close second to ranch. Ranch is to me the most boring
Ranch.
dip there ever is. Onion dip. Now back in the day, back when I was a kid, my mom would buy sour cream, and she would buy the dried onion Lipton onion soup and make the own dip. That was pretty good. That wasn't too bad. You need to spice it up a little bit, and I'm not talking hot spot. No, you're talking horseradish. That'll spice it up.
So
That will warm that up.
I just made I just ordered some drinks on Amazon, and I got a nice surprise.
And one was French onion.
Help me figure this out. So does every state do this? Because apparently Arkansas has started charging a sales tax specifically on beverages or soft drinks. Even if you're using your food stamps card, they'll still charge you the 33 cents. I think it was for the soft drink. They call it a soft drink tax or something.
I have no idea. I'm surprised you can buy soft drinks on your card like that. Not considered
It's not.
healthy.
It's not technically soft drinks. It's that ice sparkling water, zero sugar sparkling water stuff. But yes, you can pretty much any food item that Walmart sells. Not that way at Amazon. There's some stuff that's food at Amazon that's not eligible for food stamps. But pretty much any food item that Walmart sells, you can buy on food stamps.
I didn't know that. Yes, sparkling water is generally taxed as a quote unquote soft drink. It contains sweeteners, but plain and unsweetened sparkling water is usually exempt. So if you get unsweetened sparkling water, which was probably okay, that's not taxed. That's what a quick Google search came up with. I don't know about other states.
I don't mind the tax, but I thought they weren't supposed to tax your EBT card. I guess there's an exemption for that soft drink tax.
It says in some states there is an exemption. Apparently Pennsylvania, Illinois, and DC there's an exemption, and states like New York, Texas, and Washington, and Indiana and Arkansas we get taxed for as well, according to that. So I don't know. I just know everything gets taxed one way or the other. At least in my very humble opinion, it does. Long Dog says, I told you it had something to do with sugar, the attack on sugar in our food and soft drinks. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how it's worked. If it's prepared, I think, was it prepared? If you buy it off the shelf, it's not taxed, but if you buy a hamburger that Walmart made, they're going to tax that, if that makes any sense. It was explained to me once, but Tita Marie, we're taxes 15% on convenience, like frozen meals, sodas, chips, cookies, basically any junk food. Boy, that is so true.
There is one exception to the food at Walmart that I can buy with my EBT card, and that is hot food. Any hot food like fried chicken or the rotisserie chickens that Walmart sells that's hot, I can't buy those with my food stamps.
Because
But they
it's
also
considered prepared food, right?
right. But
Right.
Walmart also sells the chilled or the refrigerated rotisserie chickens now. Those I can buy. And you just heat them up.
So the ones that are prepared sitting in the oven you can't buy, but if they're frozen, you can buy them and heat them up. No tax on them.
They're not frozen. They're chilled or refrigerated. But
I don't think I've always seen them in the hot section. You can buy them, pick up the bag or whatever. I've never seen them chilled.
You can buy them chilled. I can go on the website and I can order them chilled. And have it delivered. I just can't buy the ones that are in the hot section.
All right. John says, especially when it comes to property taxes, Wisconsin is expensive. Yeah, I like to visit Wisconsin. I don't think I'd want to live there. They get too much of that one word that I really don't like, which is snow. Pitts Life's in the house. Hello, Pitts Life from Atlanta, coming in from the ATL. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't done it already, please hit the like button. And I know you're probably subscribed, so you don't have to worry about that. I think I'm all caught up with you, but I'm not 100% sure. She says hi to chat. I did see where you did a thing for your husband. Happy birthday, by the way. Flurries? Oh, yeah, Scott, flurries. Yeah, I can't stand flurries. I want... No, I think what ruined my affection of snow is I was gone from the state of Indiana for so long, and I lived in San Diego and Las Vegas, where there was no snow, in Germany, where there was no snow where I was at, South Korea, where there was snow once every 10 years, and I just happened to be there for that 10th year anniversary that year. I think that's what... Man, how do you guys deal with this? Especially living out in San Diego and Las Vegas. Hope I'm getting paid for all the... Ski Man, hope you're getting paid for all the advertising. Did I miss something? Oh, yeah. Please hit the like button. Yes, and I have no idea how many likes I have right now. Again, thanks to the studio. I don't know how to go. Maybe if I go looking for it. Let's go to viewer activity, because I do have 5 tabs I can check, and there are no super chat or no new super chats or no new members yet. That's what it says. So that didn't help. Go to stream health. Excellent. Doesn't help. I can go to shopping. There's a tab on here called shopping. Build excitement by releasing products in your stream. How it works. Tag products and create a drop. Start the countdown to release the products in your own stream. That just even sounds like and feels like this is yet another means for YouTube itself to make money, and the poor creator gets taken advantage of.
Huh.
No thanks. I'm going to pass on that. What I was looking at...
Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. What I was looking at is the stream settings here. It used to say how many viewers you had and how many likes you had and all that other good stuff. Now it does not. Now when you go to analytics, you just have concurrent viewers, total views, but not the likes. And I've kind of been through these a million times. Viewer activity, I mean, that's a nothing burger, as Doug would say. So, and I am running duals again tonight. Oh, no, I'm not either. No, I am not. I forgot to turn. I know I'm not, because right there it's off. Now, you can't, once you started your live stream, you can't turn it off, unfortunately, or on for that matter. So let's go back to the main Zoom. I'll stop sharing my screen. Unlike earlier today. By the way, Sam, how long was I sharing my screen after I got through sharing my screen of what I wanted to show you guys? Says 17, wait. Wintermute says 17 likes on that screen. What? Where did you see 17 likes at? I see 18, 5, 38, 19, 53. Viewer activity, I see nothing. Stream health, I see nothing. Stream settings. Oh, I see that now. So on stream settings, It does say 17 concurrent viewers and 17 likes. Thank you, Wintermute. Appreciate you pointing that out. I'll just have to remember from now on to kick it back one here instead of leaving it where it's at. Hopefully that works. 25 degrees in Georgia. Oh my gosh. Well, do you have snow? The question is, do you have snow? If you don't have snow, the cold I can handle. You know, I throw a coat on or a long sleeve shirt or a second t-shirt or something. But it's the snow. What I miss from Scott. Ken's lawnmower, snowblower, all in one. Somebody, I'm not going to mention any names on here. I'm not going to throw someone under the bus. But someone on here actually probably told me, tongue in cheek, to use my lawnmower as a snowblower. Now I'm a lot like Will Ferrell was in Anchorman. If it's on the teleprompter, or you guys tell me to do it, I'm going to do it. So when we get another measurable snow, I'm going to get the lawnmower out. I still think though that the snow will get sucked up into the body and it's not going to do anything. Yes, there'll be a live stream, by the way. Indiana is calm state, best place to be. It's okay. I'm glad to be back. I'm back for my grandchildren, my mom and my brother and my sister. It's okay. I've been back now for going on. Got back in 22, so somebody want to do the math and tell me how many years it. Lee is in the house. Hello, Lee. Thank you for being here. Snow, snow, snow. Yeah. Work, work, work. Hello, boys. Miss me?
It doesn't seem like you've been. It doesn't seem like you've been there that long. Because I know the first time you came to see me, you were still living in.
No, we were not. No, again, for the 18th time, we were not. We lived in Indianapolis, Indiana. We wanted to come see you when we lived in Illinois. We could just never get it.
You just hadn't changed your plate, your license plate yet at the time, because your plate still said Illinois, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I just now changed my driver's license 3 weeks ago from Nevada to Indiana, if that gives you any indication of how quick I get around to not doing things. Bill, you were going to say something?
When you do try lawnmower a bit, get yourself a can of Pam for the grill and spray the lawnmower bottom.
As if that's going to help? I still think it's just going
to... It's a bit of barrier there, a non-stick barrier.
Yeah. Daisy onion dip. Yeah, I've seen Daisy. Attach a snow shovel to your self. I don't have a self. I'm the propeller. I'm the one, and yes, I already have that.
The last time I went to the DMV to get my handicap placard renewed, because I got a placard and a plate, they actually printed me a new ID. And it's because there's some kind of identification numbers on the back of my ID that relate to that tie my ID to our plate and the placard. And so they had to print me a whole new.
Thank you, Tina Marie. She's headed out for brunch. Fun chat. Yes, it was. I do appreciate you being here. It was good carrying on conversation and everyone talking to you and you vice versa talking to them. See you again sometime on my channel. I know I'm going to see you on other people's channels, but hopefully I'll see you again on here. The best onion dip is made from scratch. Hampshire sour cream, Lipton's onion soup. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier as well. I remember that back when I was a kid. I did see a comment up here that I wanted to catch or repeat.
Lipton soup mix is excellent if you slow cook a roast.
Never thought about that.
Oh yeah.
So how
Diane
do you
said,
actually make? I've only seen that soup mix used for making like dip and roast and stuff. How do you actually use it if you're going to actually want to make soup with it?
Oh, can I answer that?
Add water.
No.
Damn, Greg, I wanted to answer that. Go ahead, Greg. Explain Oh wait, I want Rich to explain it. Rich had the best explanation for that. His reaction to that was priceless. Alex, is this your form of a bit? Are you trying to be funny? Are you going down the comedy road?
I guess if you want to call it that.
You seriously don't know how you would make soup with instant Lipton soup?
Read the directions.
Come on, Greg,
What's
you're
a
busting my
boiled
butt
water?
here. Let me. Hey, Alex, how do you make a cup of tea?
Put a tea bag in my coffee maker and put my cup underneath it, and it brews the tea with the water in the coffee pot.
Okay, so I want you to keep that. I want you to keep that same concept in mind. You put the water in the coffee maker, which, by the way, you should just boil it on the stove. But you put the water in there, put a little bit of the onion mix in the cup, put it under there, let it boil through there. Take a spoon and stir it. Ta-da! You have soup. He thinks I'm kidding, doesn't he?
No, you make me feel really silly.
What?
Do you want me to slow down a little bit? I know you're in Arkansas. Should I slow down?
No.
For those of you that don't know, Alex and I have met one another. He gets me and I get him, and we have a good relationship. It may not seem like it, but we really do. Greg and I, on the other hand, I don't know what I'm doing with Greg yet. I thought that's what count. Oh, wait, Wintermute had something here. What
You're
did we?
interrupting my movie.
You still watching
Is
The Last
anybody-
Boy Scout? Multitasking.
Yeah.
Yes, Rich's
Anybody
first
talk?
was priceless. Go ahead, Alex.
Has anybody talked to the other Jeff today?
You mean the Jeff that's in chat, Ski Man Jeff? Are you talking about that Jeff?
Yes.
Yes, nobody's talked to him in chat. We all ignored him. Of course we've talked to him. He's in
No,
chat.
I mean.
Wait, I got a question.
I don't mean typing to him. I mean actually. I know
Talking
I'm
on
old
Zoom
fashioned.
to
I
him?
like to talk to people instead of texting. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
whoa,
not
whoa, whoa,
angry.
whoa, whoa! Time out. You want to be careful, Pinocchio. When you said that, you text people all the time. Don't you go? Don't. Oh my! All those in favor, just give me the word. It'll happen.
All, even at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, Alex Cheek one time texted us at 0 dark 30, like about 3 o'clock in the morning one day, and then he said, "Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that." You remember that? Because a couple of us do.
No, I don't remember.
Here comes the politician.
Tell me what I said, because I think I said it in your dreams.
Okay, somebody put Wintermute forgot to put the zip code or city or location, and it does have to have exclamation W and then either the 5-digit zip code or the city or anything like that, or maybe WR might work too. No, I guess WR wouldn't work. Weather report. Those are my words. If you think like Long Dog said, driving laws, good or bad, understand the concept, but now the state is putting down the hammer. Jeff, if you watch the video, there's a link way up there. If you watch that video, apparently there's something. Wait till you see about the video cameras that are needed in your house now in certain circumstances. Well, security cameras have been around for a couple days now. Waiting room. Oh, got it. Yeah, that gives me an idea, actually. That gives me a good idea. Thank you, Wintermute. Have to check into that. I think you said something about hello, or we said hello or something, and then we all figured out that it was like late for us, and we couldn't figure out why you were calling. And to the best of my knowledge, nobody's paid you back yet. There has been discussion on paying you back, but we all know your phone's weird and you're not going to hear it until 6 o'clock the next
Me?
day. Anyway,
Yeah, I had. unless you are on my favorites in my contacts, which you are, by the way. But everybody else,
Hey, don't try to suck up to me now. That bus is done left the building.
Everybody else is muted from 11 p.m. at night to 7 a.m. in the morning.
Okay. So we'll do a group call through my number to you, and that way you get all of us, and we all pay you back at one time. We've been over an hour. This is good. This is real good. I don't know who all's left in chat. Long Dog's putting in Long Dog things, and Wintermute gives me a very, very good idea that I'll have to explore. Fingers are crossed this is going to work. I did not test this earlier today, so hopefully this will work. We'll see you in a few moments.
That's all, folks.
That's what I was doing last night after the streaming, and as I was timing that out and trying to get it to work pretty good. That'll do it for tonight, everyone. I want to thank everyone on YouTube for being here and participating in chat. It was good seeing the new people in the house. Tita Marie, Pitts Life, Lee. I missed Annie somehow. Annie, if you're still here, I apologize. I didn't see your comment in chat, but I did see your name on the scroll, so that was good that you were here. I also want to thank the Zoom homies, Bill, Rich, Jeff, Greg, Alex, Sam, Jose, who's probably not here, and Darren, who's probably asleep. It's 4 o'clock in the morning in his neck of the woods. Thank you guys so much for being here. I honestly don't know if Rick's doing a show tomorrow or not. I think he is. It's Friday, so he should be doing a show. If he doesn't, I will. And then Saturday, of course, live windows training with Doug Betts, and then back to our normal Sunday. John, thank you. Scott, thank you. Ski Man, thank you. Wintermute, thank you. I have the scroll that basically calls out your names, and if we can ever get the scroll to actually call out your names, well, the scroll will be 10 minutes in length, and we don't want that. So if you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, kstout00m at gmail.com. Send me an email. Let me know you've seen the show and you'd like the credentials, or just let me know you want the credentials, or just write me an email and say hi and whatever. It was a really good show tonight. 1 minute and 4 seconds. Wasn't that a... Yeah, really. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.